Welcome back to Lessons in Attachment. If you lose yourself in love, in dating, in relationships, then this one is for you. Now, whether you relate more to anxious attachment or avoidant attachment or both, there's still an element here of a losing your sense of self. If you're avoiding connection, there is something in you that you need to be neglecting, rejecting, avoiding in order to suppress that. If you more relate to that anxious attachment, then you will know that you probably put other people's needs above your own. You probably get so overwhelmed that you are disconnected from yourself. We often hear it, right? That I lose myself in love. When it comes to becoming secure, when it comes from moving from insecure to secure, one of the things that we really have to do is rediscover ourselves. When I say do, I don't mean there's literally this step-by-step process where you're going to discover exactly who you are in this set amount of time. It's more of a process, and that's more of a journey, which is incredible. It's amazing to start to rediscover who you are, because you already are unique. You already have your meaning, your passions, what makes you you, but you might not know it. So, in order to move towards more secure attachment, one of the things that you need to be really considering, this is why this is one of the skills, this is the sixth skill that I will be teaching inside Becoming Secure. You'll need to be thinking about who you are, what lights you up, what you like, what you don't like, what you need. You know, who you are as an individual is really, really important. And this skill that I work with people on is, I refer to it as expanding your potential. Now, people with a secure attachment, they tend to have this balance of being able to be themselves, to know themselves, to have their dreams, their goals, and to share with others and to depend on others. It's not this one or the other. It's not me or relationship, you know, it's both. And if you're more anxious and you become very merged with a person, and all of your hobbies, all of your dreams go out the window and it becomes all about this other person, then you need this. You need to be expanding your potential, to take more risks, to know who you are as an individual, because then when someone comes into your life, you're going to be less likely to give up your happiness. You're going to be less likely to put your worth, your well-being into the hands of someone else, because you are meeting your needs as well. You are creating a life that you love, that means something to you, that you're not willing to just sacrifice for a date. You're not going to be willing to give up your happiness when you truly experience it for someone that is treating you poorly, for that hot and cold, for that chaos. So it's really important. So when it comes to you expanding your potential, if you're here live, please feel free to ask questions. I'm talking about moving from insecure to secure. I'm talking about this because it's the sixth skill of Becoming Secure, and this Sunday is when the doors close to my brand new course. So if you don't know about that, I know that this only applies to just a small number of you that will come and join the course, but for those of you that are on the fence, just make sure that you do click the link. You can check out the details there and come to a decision, but you have until Sunday to do that. So if you're losing yourself in love, let me give you kind of three reasons really that I think expanding your potential and rediscovering yourself is so key when it comes to creating a sense of security, when it comes to us building our own confidence and feeling secure in life and love, in who we are as individuals, because we know, right, this is so important for your attachment healing. If you're on an attachment journey, you probably already know this. You already know the importance of you, of that soul searching, of working on you, in or out of relationship. You are so much more capable than you realize, okay? And this is one of the reasons that I want you to understand why it's important to expand your potential, because there is more to you than your relationship. There is more to you than this outside validation. There's more to you than what you've been thinking that you're capable of, where you've been limiting yourself. And when you begin to realize that there is more for you, when you begin to truly accept that and start to lean into that, then you're going to start to see just how capable you are. Then you're going to start to take steps, and then you're going to start to take more risks, and then you're going to start to experience this feeling of like self, this feeling of true meaning, the feeling that comes from listening to what it is that you desire and moving in that direction, the feeling that comes from stepping into your power. You know, that's the words that people use, and you are more capable than you realize. And when we begin to expand our potential step by step, I have a set way of doing this. When we begin to do that, that is when we start to realize there is more to me. I am okay on my own. I am okay if my partner goes out. I do bring so much to this relationship. I am able to be in relationship and out of relationship. I am a single person, a whole person. And that's what happens when you begin to expand your potential. And that's why I believe that this skill, I do see it as a skill. It's a skill to start to get out of our comfort zone. It's a skill to have that hope in what we can't yet see. It's a skill to go in a direction that we haven't been in the past. It's a skill to start to put ourselves first, right? The second reason that I teach expanding your potential inside becoming secure is because I truly know from experience, and I see it in other people, and we hear about it in so many, podcasts that we listen to, and incredible stories that we read, and friends that we listen to. Your own life and dream can be what saves you from your wounds, from your painful patterns, from the limiting beliefs that I'm talking about. Your dreams, that niggle, something bigger for you, can be what saves you from living a life that hurts, that you give up, that you put your happiness in someone else's hands, that you think that you're not important, that you think that you're not worthy, where you compare yourself negatively to the point of despair and where you can't function. You will realize how much happiness you are able to actually hold. You will realize that you have a confidence that you didn't know. And that can be what saves us. That can be what makes us really step into a new path, a new direction. I remember when I was living a life that wasn't fulfilling me. I wasn't doing my coaching. I wasn't helping people on the path that I wanted to be helping people. And I naturally there felt unhappier. I naturally there felt more anxious. I just naturally felt off and not balanced, and used to question, like, what is this? There's got to be more. And when I started to bit by bit expand my potential and get out of my comfort zone, and see that there was so much more to me than these beliefs I'd been having, it saved me. It saved me because I started to realize there's so much more for us. But we have to be the ones. I love the manifesting, I love that side of things, but we have to take the steps, right? We have to start to expand that potential. And there's ways we can do that to make it a bit easier. I didn't just go all in, I took it step by step. And if you want to take it step by step, the sixth and final module of Becoming Secure that we're starting on Wednesday is going to be looking at just this. It's going to be helping you to follow your fire, to go for more, to create something of yourself, for yourself, with yourself. The third reason, and there's many more of them, but the third reason I love this skill and I believe in it is because the people that I work with really struggle to share their lives. They either become enmeshed in the life of someone else and don't know where they end and their partner or date begins. They become attached very quickly, or they keep them at arm's length and they don't let people in. They don't have that vulnerability, that closeness, that meaningful connection. In fact, both anxious and avoidant are they're like the opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to this. And when you begin to create a life that is important to you, you begin to understand the importance of that for someone else. You begin to appreciate the people that you surround yourself with. You start to appreciate their dreams. You start to encourage their dreams. And so when it comes to having a healthy relationship, it becomes more than just the dating anxiety. It becomes more than just when am I going to see them next and what is my partner doing? It becomes growing together, and it becomes your life and their life is beautiful on your own paths and beautiful for sharing. And that's growth. That's a healthy relationship, right? When it's us and it's them, and we know where I end and I know where my partner begins. I know that we're two separate people with our own motivations, our own values, our own joys. And I know that we come back together and support each other. And there is something so magical and something so powerful about knowing the importance of the space apart and having a chance to miss each other, having a chance to know that in that time you get to expand your potential, you get to work on your dreams. That's why this is so important. When you have that space, we don't want you constantly thinking of them and wondering about them, especially if you're going to expect them to do the same, or the opposite, keeping them really, really far away and not letting them in, to share the life that we're going to create for ourselves, to share that in a healthy way, to share that in a way that creates more vulnerability and connection. That's what I want. That's what I want for me. That's what I want for the people within my community, in my groups, in that I work with. I want you to really know who you are, what lights you up, your values, and when you're in relationship with someone else, to know where you both end and where you begin, to be able to put yourself in their shoes and your shoes. And all of this takes time to create, but as we begin to work on these skills, and I know that a couple of you that are either watching or have been watching, I know that you're already doing becoming secure. I know that you're already taking that step. And so it feels incredible for me in this moment to be sat here knowing I get to share this with at least 15 of you. 15 of you are signed up on Becoming Secure. I'd love to reach 20. We'll see if we do. But 15 of you, I can't ask for more than that, can I? I can't. How can I ask for more than that? Anything more than that is to be able to serve and give these skills to 15 of you is, I used to dream of it being like 8 people, maybe less than that, I don't know, but I'm honored to get to share this with you. And if you're not joining Becoming Secure, then I hope that these lives, I hope that these podcasts that you're listening to have been helpful this week and that you can take some gems. And for that small number of you that do want to go that step further and be part of this journey with a community of us, then please do check out Becoming Secure. You can also check out my membership. I'll put all the links below. But yeah, otherwise, just thank you for being here. Thank you for being in this community. It does not go unmissed. The likes, the shares, the messages, I don't miss it, and I don't take it for granted. I'm looking forward to the course as well, Alistair. Honestly, I cannot wait. So good to have you here. I did see you join earlier. But yeah, it's going to be incredible. You're going to love it. Knowing you how I've got to know you, I think you're going to enjoy it. And look, you can join live, you can be on replay. It's completely up to you. But yeah, that's it for now. I might go live again on Sunday morning because that's going to be the last push to see who wants to join Becoming Secure. But otherwise, thank you for listening. Well done to you for listening. I hope you've got some gems from these 6 skills that I've shared over the past week or so. And the countdown's on now until we start the course. So from this side of things, it's just getting those last things prepared, making sure the emails are sent out, and making sure that I enjoy every single second of this and show up as a support for those of you that need it. Yeah. Okay, guys, I will see you back here very soon. Thank you for being here.